trying to keep my feet on the ground. I'm getting to like this feeling I found. I'm getting to love the thought of having you around. And I will never let you go. I'm trying to keep my feet on the ground. I'm getting to like this feeling I found.
Hello race fans, the Mobil Nationwide Series is here live at Phoenix International Raceway, and this is going to be a special race dedicated to that driver right there, Michael Norman. He's going through some tough times over the loss of recent family member Chuck Bilardo, so this race is going to be named the Chuck Bilardo 400, and Michael Norman, he's really going through a tough time right now, so he's going to try to bring one home today for the family. Thoughts and prayers go out to the entire Norman and Bilardo family for this event. Now, as the season appears to be winding down, Cole Dalley, he took a serious hit in the points. Right now, he sits 8th, but he's going to start on the pole here today. Right beside him is 9th in points, Seth Cole, who's actually 7 points behind Cole Dalley in the standings. And 3rd, we're going to have his good friend Shaun Gallighan. And starting in 5th, we have Dillon Poteet, who fell back to 6th in the points. So he's going to try to capitalize here today. And James Qualls, who dropped back to 5th, he's also up in this battle as well. Tim Fiegel with the points lead. Right now, Joe Gibbs in the points battle. They're 1-2 right now, only separated by 2 points. But Kyle Thomas doesn't have a single win, while Tim has 2. Cody Llamas, he's going to start this race. He's going to start this race from the 30th position as he sits 3rd in points, 7 points behind Fiegel. Well, I've said enough. We're just seconds away from those famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Nice and easy, long day. It's going to be a lot of adjustments. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. This is a real race here. We're going to have a blast tonight. I can't wait to get out there and get going.
Lots of cars are now rolling off pit road. Here is your starter lineup for the Chuck Bilardo 400.
Can you get me close enough to be inside of the action? Can you show me all the power of the pride and the passion? Wanna feel the thunder and the thrill of the ride, 'cause I feel alive with speed on my side. Yeah, I wanna be there. Put me right in the middle of the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them the wall. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there. I wanna lose my voice screaming with the crowd. Know my driver's gonna win and make me proud. From the pre-race party, gonna go insane when I'm right down with them in victory lane. Yeah, I wanna be there.
Race number 28 after 30. Next week, these drivers are going to be going to Homestead, and after that, the season finale is going to take place at Zen-Joltis. And you know, tracks like Homestead and Zen-Joltis, anything can happen. But this could be the last chance for drivers like Charles Jackson, Cole Dalley, Seth Cole, and Tim Walch to make a difference here. But I don't know. These guys are going to have 32 laps to settle it out. The pace car is making its way onto pit road. And the green flag is out here at Phoenix. No, man. It looks like Dillon Poteet, he's not wasting any time. He's already making it 3 wide for the 2nd position. Dillon Poteet already going to the inside of Shaun Gallighan now. Now he's trying to go to the inside of Cole Dalley. Here comes Eric Burton in the 16 car. He's making it 3 wide for 3rd. Leading this first lap, Cole Dalley, he got a good outside run, so he'll lead the first lap. This is just like the Second Cup Series race. You can get a really good outside run, but once you get the momentum going, it'll be hard to get past here. Seth Cole just got forced onto the high side along with Nick Pericles, and here comes Michael Norman on the inside, making it 3 wide along with him and James Qualls and Danny Wells. Charles Jackson, another one of those drivers trying to get up there in the points right now. And oh man, he's rubbing doors with Lyndon Wright, and he is just stuck on that high side. That's not where Charles wants to be. He's about to get passed by Tim Walch. Now Tim Walch, now currently he's 10th in standing, so a good run here would definitely help him out. And back to the front, it looks like Dillon Poteet's got around Cole Dalley, and we have a battle for third heating up between Gallighan and Seth Cole. Nick Pericles in the 42, he seems to be hanging back a little bit. Right now he's on the high side of Eric Burden, and here comes Danny Wells into the picture now. He's on the high side of Alex Jones and Nathan Hudson. Nathan Hudson right now, he hasn't won a race since Road America. He really hasn't been doing that good as late, but he's getting into the top 10 for the first time here today. And just look at Cole Dalley. He's on the back bumper of that number 17 Caterpillar Camaro, and he's on the inside of Poteet, but will he get that outside run? Here so, Poteet, he's still trying to hang strong on that outside. Gallighan's hanging back at third. And Nathan Hudson, whoa! Oh man, trouble! Gallighan just got turned and Seth Cole was involved! Oh no, a 2-car accident. Eric Burden came up onto the track and got into Shaun Gallighan, and Seth Cole was involved. They may have just put the final nail in the coffin for Seth's chance at the championship. But oh man, our first caution of the day is out. Eric Burden came up onto the track and got into the 94 and the 89. Our leader at the line is Cole Dalley, second is Poteet, third is Hudson, fourth Pericles, and fifth is Alex Jones. And we have to see where Eric Burden crossed the line. Eric Burden crossed the line in the 21st position. So oh man, he really did fall back. That's a real tough break for the 16. He may have some right side damage. Yes, he does. And the leaders are coming down pit road. Well, while these guys are taking pit stops, let's see what happened. Okay, here's what happened to bring out our first caution. It looks like heading into turn 1, Eric Burden, apparently, I think his car just gets loose. I mean, he just slides right into the left front of Seth Cole, and Shaun Gallighan, he was just an innocent victim right there. But Gallighan and Seth Cole, they got the worst of it as all three of them just give a smack to the wall. And Seth Cole, that's a real tough break for the 89. 9th in points, he really needed a good finish to capitalize for the championship. But I think he may be out of contention at this point. Both drivers were able to drive away, and they both came down pit road, but I don't know if they're going to get that damage fixed or not. Here we are back at Phoenix. We're going to restart on lap 11. Our new leader after pit stops is Nathan Hudson. Second is now Cole Dalley. Third is Dillon Poteet. Fourth, Danny Wells. Fifth is Shaun Henley. Sixth is Michael Norman. Seventh is Nick Pericles. Eighth is Alex Jones. Ninth is Lyndon Wright. And rounding out the top 10 is Carson Beightol. 11th is Chris Dalton. 12th now is Cody Llamas, third in standings. 13th now is James Qualls, who's fifth in standings. 14th is William Duncan. And rounding out the top 15 is Charles Jackson. Our points leader, Tim Fiegel, he's going to restart in the 19th position. He really needs to stay really in the back if these other guys want to try to capitalize. I have to find out where Kyle Thomas is. But we're about to get back going. Kyle Thomas, he's going to restart in the 25th position. The green flag is back out here at Phoenix. man, Cole Dalley, he's already peeking to the inside of Nathan Hudson. Cole Dalley right now, he only has one win, and I believe it came at Chicagoland, if my memory serves me right. If I'm wrong, then that's a big epic fail. But now we have Danny Wells on the inside of Dillon Poteet. He's coming into third right now, and I have no idea where that lag came from. Michael Norman now, he's trying to, he just got into the top 5 for the first time. He just forced both of the Phoenix teammates on the high side. Now we have Carson Beightol. Right now he's on the inside of Nick Pericles and Henley. And don't forget, Shaun and Carson Beightol, they had that duel like way in the beginning of the season at Daytona. And oh man, it looks like Nick Pericles, there was a little bit of contact between the 42 and the 69. Oh man, they better hang on to it. And, as we now see Danny Wells, he's all over the back bumper of Cole Dalley. Danny Wells has been trying to scratch and claw to get his first win of the season. Right now he sits 29th in standings. No way he's going to win the championship, but he damn sure wants to try to get a win. He's trying to get to the inside of Cole Dalley, and oh man, we're almost 4 wide back there. They managed to settle it out back to 3 wide. Carson Beightol, he's all over the inside, and oh man, there was some contact between Pericles and Poteet. Oh man, I don't know what's going on with the 42. He's having a little problem with Phoenix Racing as of late. And oh man, he's almost rubbing doors with Dillon Poteet once again. Oh man, the last thing Dillon Poteet needs right now is to be caught up in a wreck and so close to winning the championship. And Danny Wells, he's gotten around Cole Dalley. He led the last lap. It looks like Danny Wells is trying to pull away, but Cole Dalley, I don't think he's going to try to give up. We have a heated battle for third right now between Hudson and Michael Norman. Nick Pericles is hanging back in 5th. 6th now is Carson Beightol. And we have a heated battle for second. And there was almost some more contact between Shaun and Alex Jones. Oh man, all these guys are racing hard. And here comes Tim Fiegel now in the 18. He's stuck in the middle. That's our points leader. Oh man, just looking at all the clumps of the championship contenders in this pack right now. We have James Qualls, Cody Llamas, Tim Fiegel, Dillon Poteet just a couple cars ahead, and Charles Jackson a couple cars back. It just shows how hard all these guys want to try to get this championship. And oh man, there was some contact with Alex Jones and Fiegel, but they managed to keep it going. Oh man, just heated pack racing back here. I have a feeling just as soon as I go away, a wreck is gonna happen. But while that hard racing is going on back there, Danny Wells right now he just running home free right now in that number 12. Cole Dalley better do whatever he can to try to get up there. Michael Norman, he's hanging back in 3rd. And oh man, we had a wreck. I heard some tires screeching. Is a caution out? Yes, it is. Caution is out, and Danny Wells is going to lead them to the line. But we had a big wreck, and I think Tim Fiegel may have been involved. Drew Austin's involved, Kyle Sosnoski, Chris Darlington, James Silverfox. Oh man, Ron Acosta and Shaun Henley, who was up at the front. Oh man, he's got damage. Joshua Collard. Oh man, 2 weeks in a row he's been involved in the wreck. Charles Sanford, Alex Jones, Eric Burton again, Shaun Gallighan again, and Tim Fiegel. Oh, I knew it. The points leader was involved, and Charles Jackson 7th in points. That man ruined his chances for the championship. And last week's winner, Dillon Young from Texas. Oh man, this must have been a big wreck. Jay Wakefield has damage. Justin Perry has damage. Oh man, and Kyle Thomas, this may be a big break for Kyle Thomas. If Tim Fiegel drops out, and if he finishes ahead of Cody Llamas, he may be the new points leader. But I don't think Cody Llamas was involved. No, he wasn't. Right now he sits in the 8th position. If this keeps going on, Cody Llamas may be the new points leader if he manages to get some new positions. But oh man, a big wreck must have happened in the back straightaway. We're going to have to go to the replays and see what happened. But Danny Wells is our race leader. I knew it was just a matter of time. Just as soon as I went away from this pack of exciting racing, a wreck happened. And coming out of turn number 2, they nearly went 4 wide, and Carson Beightol just hooks the points leader. And both cars just hit the wall. Shaun Henley had nowhere to go. Oh, man, but it does not end there. Tim Fiegel and Shaun Henley spin out in front of the entire pack. Charles Jackson runs into the back of Alex Jones, and Kyle Sosnoski runs to the back of Chris Darlington. And oh man, just a big pileup happens. Eric Burton slams into the back of Justin Perry, and oh man, I'm probably gonna have to go to another camera angle because so much happened here. I'm gonna have to go even slower. Kyle Sosnoski gets into the back of Darlington. Darlington turns Alex Jones. Justin Perry tried to go to the high side, and he manages to avoid his teammate. But then he gets slammed by Eric Burton. Then Kris Wascher slams into the back of Burton. Then Joshua Collard, oh man, he slams into the back of his teammate. Oh man, oh boy. And Sosnoski, he actually went over. Oh man, all 4 of the Turner Scott cars were involved in this. And I have to rewind it once more to go to the inside to see what happened. Charles Jackson, he was trying to stay low to avoid Henley, but he gets slammed by Ryan Acosta. Jay Wakefield runs to the back of Acosta. Dillon Young runs into the back of Charles Jackson. Then he got slammed by Jessica Shelton. Then Evan Wayne got involved. Oh man, it's just a huge catastrophe in the back straightaway. Shaun Gallighan on the inside, he runs into the back of Charles Sanford. That sends him flying. Oh man, oh man. 33 went flying. Then Seth Cole, he ran into the back of Gallighan. Oh man, a huge wreck in the back straightaway. We had 2 cars fly. Every single Turner Scott car was involved in this. The 30, 31, 32, and 34 were involved in this wreck. But oh man, this is bad for Tim Fiegel and Charles Jackson. They were both trying to benefit for the points today, but I don't know. That may have just ruined Charles Jackson's chances for the championship. And Tim Fiegel, he's a points leader. He may lose a couple of spots if he retires out. Here we are back at Phoenix. We're going to restart on lap 24. We're going to have 9 laps to go. And do we have a long list of cars out of this race? Joshua Collard is out. Drew Austin is out. Shaun Gallighan is out. Eric Burton is out. Alex Jones is out. Charles Sanford is out. Kyle Sosnoski is out. Chris Darlington is out. Shaun Henley is out. And that's it. James Silverfox is a lap down. Now Charles Jackson, he was able to continue with his damage, and the same goes for Tim Fiegel. Tim Fiegel, he's still able to continue, and as well as Seth Cole. So these guys, they may not be out of the championship hunt just yet. Anyway, nobody came down pit road, and that really comes into question of who's gonna win this race. Whether it be under fuel strategy, we'll see if you can make it all the way to the end. Danny Wells is still the race leader. 2nd is Cody Llamas. 3rd, Michael Norman. 4th is Nick Pericles. 5th is Nathan Hudson. 6th is Lyndon Wright. 7th is Dillon Poteet. 8th is Cody Llamas. 9th is James Qualls. And rounding out the top 10 is William Duncan. As we're having the restart. Danny Wells not wanting to screw up that restart. He's really trying to get ahead. Cole Dalley, he has a rubber foot of Michael. We have our first battle. That's going to be for the 5th position between Lyndon Wright and Nathan Hudson. And it looks like Lyndon Wright, he's trying to work on the inside of Nick Pericles as well. And Cody Llamas, he's starting to move up Wakefield now. He's trying to get around his fellow championship contender Dillon Poteet. Oh man, you already know that both of these guys are gonna duke it out. As we now switch to air coverage, and it looks like Cody Llamas, he's gotten around Danny Wells, but Danny Wells, he's gonna try to get that outside run. See, just look at that yellow number 12. Michael Norman tried to make it 3 wide, but I don't think he could have. Danny Wells led that last lap. And oh man, now we see Jake Wakefield leaving pit road. Jay Wakefield is leaving pit road, and he better not pull a Kevin LePage here. And he almost did in front of Cody Llamas. Oh man, that was close. But oh man, doesn't mean some cars are going to be coming down pit road. And oh man, look at this. Michael Norman, he's trying to make a 3 wide for the lead, but once again, Danny, he's showing how to work that outside line. He's trying to do what Dillon Young did in the second cup. Both of them under the Penske stable. Dillon Young, he came back from the 10th position and won this race. But oh man, we got one more battle for the lead. Michael Norman now. Michael Norman's trying to battle out with Danny Wells. Michael Norman's trying to get his second win of the season, and his first win came at Bristol under the caution. But he wants to win the race under green. But Danny Wells, he's gonna try to spoil the party. And here comes Lyndon Wright. Lyndon Wright's trying to get around Cole Dalley. We haven't seen Lyndon Wright won a race since the season 2 finale of the second cup at St. Joseph's when he drove for the Wood brothers. Michael Norman has cleared Danny Wells, and oh boy, stupid camera. We just saw Charles Jackson leaving pit road, and oh man, almost contact with Steven Gonzalez and Jay Wakefield. But now back to the front, Cole Dalley, he's still trying to get around Lyndon Wright and Danny Wells. He wants to try to get his lead back, but time is running out. We have 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go, and the number 3 is leading right now. But Danny Wells is not going to give up. He's trying to make that inside line work, but don't count out Cole Dalley yet. Both Cole Dalley and Michael Norman are trying to get their second wins of the season, and Danny Wells is trying to get his first. Danny Wells has to hold off. He has to hold off a charging number 3 and 7. He's cleared both of them for the moment as we have 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go now, and Michael Norman's trying to get the inside run, but he has Cole Dalley under him. But some cars are coming down pit road. And oh boy, that may not be good for leaders. They're trying to stretch out as long as possible. But right now, Danny Wells, he has a little bit of breathing room. We're coming to the white flag now. Coming to the white flag, and Cole Dalley, he's still trying to get under Michael Norman for second. That's good news for Danny Wells right now. And oh man, contact! Oh man, contact between Lyndon Wright and Michael Norman, and William Duncan, he's coming off pit road. Right in front of Danny, but Danny is going to try to use that outside lane, and he has been strong on it all race long. Coming out of turn number 4 with no competition. He's finally done it. Danny Wells will win the Chuck Bilardo 400. Penske goes 2 for 2 at Phoenix in the second cup and the Mobil 1 Nationwide Series. In second cup, it was Dillon Young, but today it's Danny Wells. Danny Wells finally captures his first Mobil 1 Nationwide Series victory of the season as he will take the Chuck Bilardo 400. And Michael Norman, how about that? Michael Norman finishes 3rd in the number 3. You really got to give it up for Norman after everything that's happened these last few days. He really needed this. And Cole Dalley, he ended up 2nd. 8th in standings, that's really going to help him out. But here's the main guy who really deserves all the praise right now, Danny Wells. After nearly a full season of just non-stop bad luck, Danny Wells, he finally capitalizes here at Phoenix as he will take the Chuck Bilardo 400. May he rest in peace. Oh man, we almost had a last lap wreck. Lyndon Wright, he came into contact with Michael Norman, but they managed to keep it going. Derek Engel, I don't know where in the world he came from, but he manages a top 5 and 5th. We haven't even talked about him all day. Nick Pericles ends up 6th. Dillon Poteet ends up in 6th in standings. James Qualls 5th in standings. He ends up 8th. And Steven Gonzalez, who we just saw almost wreck with Jay Wakefield, he comes up into the top 10. And Kyle Thomas second in points. He ends up with a top 10. And I saw that Cody Llamas had to pit. Cody Llamas, he couldn't make it, so he finishes 24th. So I really think that Kyle Thomas may be the new points leader heading into Homestead. Aaron Williams ends up 11th. Daniel Day is 12th. Alex Ferranti 13th. Trent Dunham 14th. And rounding out the 15th was Joseph Lombard. Then we have Tim Walch, Evan Wayne, Jessica Shelton, Dillon Young, and R Kris Wascher. They round out in the top 20. Ryan Acosta and Justin Perry, who were involved in that huge backstretch wreck, they end up 21st and 22nd. Seth Cole ends up 23rd despite being in 2 wrecks today. And as I said, Cody Llamas, he ends up 24th. That I don't know if that's going to hurt him because he's 3rd in points. But Tim Fiegel, he finished, we have to find out where the 18 finished. Charles Jackson ended up 28th. And Tim Fiegel ended up the last car officially running in 31st. So, yeah, I think it's safe to say that he just lost the points lead, but I don't know if Cody Llamas passed him. I think he did. Okay, from 32nd on down to 40th, Shaun Henley, Chris Dalton, Sosnoski, Sanford, Jones, Burton, Gallighan, Austin, and Collard. That's the rest of the field. But oh man, you saw how hard all these guys were driving. It just shows how hard that they want to try to get this championship. But Danny Wells, one of the few veterans here, he finally capitalizes and gets his first Mobil 1 Nationwide Series victory of the season in the number 12. Well, we now have 2 races to go, Homestead and Zenjoltis. And actually, Homestead, that's the home track of Michael Norman and Cody Llamas. So what's gonna happen there? I don't know, but we'll see when we get there. Congratulations one last time to Danny Wells for winning the Chuck Bilardo 400, and we'll see you next time.